Hey YouTube, this is the Art of Prepping. Just having a small woods chat about how to manage your bug out bag. Sometimes we don't consider about keeping up with what's in our bag. We sometimes just make the bag, put it in a closet or in a vehicle trunk, and just forget about it. And what we need to get in a habit of doing is keeping a kind of a pulse on what we have going on in the bag. For example, things expire and things are not so seasonally specific or appropriate, such as clothing. So a good rule of thumb is every spring and fall to get your bag out, change out the clothing so it's appropriate. And while you're doing that, check on your food and water in there. And in fact, it'd be best if you just changed it out, even if it did look like they were just fine and everything was edible and the water looked good. Just go ahead and change it out. It's not a big deal. Also, check all your medicines. Make sure they're not expired or getting close to expire in the next 6 months. I'd have at least 2 to 3 years left on any of your batteries. Keep your batteries fresh as possible. If you put rechargeable batteries, make sure they're charged up and peaked off. And anything else that expires. You may have updates and stuff with your health. Certain medicines you need to keep in there now that you didn't have before. Maybe your eyewear, your prescription glasses changed and you need to put a new updated version in there and take out the old. So these are just ideas. It's also very good to have a checklist. In fact, even a master checklist that you can kind of go through every 6 months and just kind of familiarize yourself with what's in the bag and go through the entire bag. It might take just a half an hour, or even if it's a little more, it's really worth it in a lot of ways, because the more familiarized you are with your bag, the more you can actually access what's in it when you really need it. Because that's the whole point here. You know, if you can't use what you have, if you can't, maximize your efforts when you put this bag together, then it's kind of more of a loss to even have it. And so, use the bag. Get familiar with it. If you tend to wear things out, or if you borrowed anything in the bag, maybe you borrowed some money out of the bag, or maybe you ate all your granola bars, make sure to replace all those. So just different ideas of how to manage your bug out bag. Thanks for watching.